String pedagogy is the well.
String pedagogy is
Oh, that's a good question.
Most of the time when people hear I study string pedagogy, they say, what is that? Something to do with feet?
Pedagogy is the science of teaching. String pedagogy is the science of teaching string instruments.
It's not just about how to play music, or general music, about philosophy, about learning, about working together. What else?
It encompasses setting up the positioning, the philosophy of teaching, how children learn a lot of developmental psychology, how to carry through from beginning all the way up to college level.
The pedagogy program is honestly one of the best I've seen in my life.
I love this program.
Not bad. Not bad. University of New Mexico began as the only bachelor degree in string pedagogy in the United States. We also have a master's degree that's going to be in place in the fall of 2013.
We do a whole unit on Galamian, unit on Fisher, we spend a unit on Roland, we spend a unit on Kendall, we spend a unit on Suzuki. We are getting a very comprehensive education.
Suzuki is the basic curriculum. Gives us a means to jump off and look at all the other repertory.
The program itself is really cool because we get to do long-term training in all of the Suzuki books for violin.
I loved my long-term training program.
On the Friday classes, there's also an interdisciplinary course, and I really enjoyed this because there's so many aspects to working with children that aren't covered with the Suzuki songs. The categories of those classes were ages and stages, how children develop, parent education. Another was motivation theory, how to motivate and how not to try motivating your students, and also cognition, more of how the brain works.
I have been fortunate to not care about a degree as much as a process of knowledge acquisition.
Susan Kempter and the string pedagogy program at UNM are synonymous. She created the program and she still runs it today.
I can say, without a doubt, the best thing is Susan Kempter. Susan Kempter is the most dynamic, compelling force.
And Susan, the director, works with these interns tirelessly to make sure that their deficits are met throughout their courses with her.
Susan is amazing. She gets down to every single problem you have and really works on it with you.
Her knowledge of the subject matter is very vast and very thorough, and it's wonderful to learn from her.
She's written so many books, and I read them before I came here and thought that they were amazing, and now being able to work with her is like once in a lifetime opportunity.
The thing that I most like here is you're not just in class, you have that, but you're practicing to teach.
All students are required to teach in the lab school.
You focus on teaching as you would performance, so you're constantly critiqued, you get to perform teaching all the time.
Despite the fact that I was already used to teach children, I was really scared in the beginning. Not only the level of students was much higher than I was used to, but also the level of teaching I saw there in the program was something I never saw before.
I really enjoy working at the lab school because it mirrors what we did in medical training. So it's the apprenticeship and seeing people learning the craft under the supervision and people's experience.
The lab school is unique in that we have a group of professional teachers from the community that are working with our intern teachers or our students.
Send your lesson plans to them, they revise it with you, they step in if you're stuck.
I got instant feedback of things that were good, things that could have been improved. Absolutely catapulted my confidence as a private teacher and my skill and my knowledge and everything.
I love my students. They're amazing. They're my reason for coming at ungodly hours on Saturday mornings. And
Things I love most of the program are the children. They make my day.
And the program at University of New Mexico helped shape and helped mold me as a person, as a musician, and as a teacher.
I was already teaching violin before coming to UNM, but after 2 years in the program, I was a complete different type of teacher.
Things you learn as an intern are immense. My teaching after the program compared to before the program is night and day. There's no comparison.
Every student that graduated from our program was gobbled up somewhere.
something that surprised me is how in demand this degree is.
I currently teach with the Santa Fe Youth Symphony.
I am a violin teacher at the Hochstein School of Music and Dance.
I teach at the Palm Beach Suzuki School of Music.
I even go back occasionally and talk to Susan or observe a class and just take notes after notes.
After 5 years, I still feel like I'm part of the program. It really feels like a family to me.
Well, it's been like an incredible learning experience.
Truly changed my life.
I love this program.
It's just something wonderful in our community.
This is my degree. This is my career. This is my passion. This is string pedagogy.
String pedagogy.
String pedagogy.
String pedagogy at the University.
At the University of New Mexico.
University of New Mexico.
This is String Pedagogy at the University of New Mexico.
String Pedagogy at the University of New Mexico.